Can people really change? Have you ever noticed how change usually begins in the quiet, not in a dramatic moment? Here is Rose sitting on the back steps of her home in Manchester, going through that familiar ache of wondering if someone you love will ever become the person they keep promising to be. Holding her phone and staring at a message that reads, "I'll change, I swear. Just don't give up on me." She has seen these words before, texted in moments of guilt, said in moments of fear, whispered after fights, after tears, after silence. But tonight, the words feel heavier and emptier. Because earlier that day, she met a stranger at a coffee shop, an older man, well-dressed, with kind eyes. She apologized for bumping into him. He smiled and said something she couldn't shake. People change when they want to, not when they're afraid to lose you. She had carried that sentence all day. It sat in her chest like a truth she wished she didn't understand. Rose thinks back to the man she loves, to all the chances, all the promises, all the cycles. There were good days, yes, enough to confuse her heart, enough to make her stay, but not enough to make him grow. Because every time he said he would change, he wanted relief, not responsibility. He wanted comfort, not accountability. Meanwhile, on the other side of the city, he's pacing in his apartment, rehearsing the same apology he has used a dozen times. He doesn't want to lose her, but he still isn't ready to confront himself. Change requires honesty, and he has only ever offered panic. Change requires consistency, and he has only offered moments. Change requires growth, and he has only offered promises. Back on the steps, Rose finally exhales. For the first time, she isn't asking, will he change? She's asking something far more important. Am I supposed to keep waiting for him to change? And in that single shift, in that quiet moment, she made a decision. She stands up, walks inside, and blocks the number that once held her whole world. A decision made in a quiet moment, but it feels like lifting a mountain. The next morning, she wakes up lighter, not because he changed, but because she finally accepted the truth. People can change, but not everyone will, and not everyone wants to. And that has nothing to do with your worth. Sometimes the bravest change